So this week I thought I would talk about something that's quite personal for me. It's much deeper than I would normally go, but yeah, it's just something I really want to create more awareness of, or maybe, I don't know, some of you guys suffer from the same thing. It might help you, to get through it. And yeah, my video is going to be about coping with insomnia. So a lot of you may be thinking it's just an occasional bad night's sleep, but insomnia is so much more than that. It's when you are constantly just getting 3, maybe 4 hours sleep a night. It's really, really terrible. And in this video I want to highlight the symptoms of it and how you can help a friend if one of your friends have insomnia, or how you can cope with it yourself, because I've found a couple of ways to cope with it that I think work quite well, so I'd like to share that with you. Okay, so to start off with, the symptoms. Now, one really, really big one is the fact that you feel so much more stressed and so much more angry, and everything feels so much more bigger than it actually is. For example, if your friend keeps stealing your pencil case, you will get really so much more angry than you should do, because normally you just laugh it off. Really, you might get a bit annoyed after a while, but you will snap, and you will snap a lot. Also with stress, it's really, everything just feels like it's just invading your head, and it does make you a lot more angry, which is probably one of the things that makes it even worse. Also, physically, you feel just feel like you want to collapse into a huge big fat heap, because I don't know why, really. I'm not the best biologist in the world, but for example, normally you would walk up a flight of stairs and you'd be fine, whether someone with insomnia like me might get a bit out of breath, or I don't know, get clammy palms or something, because they don't have as much energy as a normal person does. And lastly, the thing that you can tell obviously affects them is tiredness. It really does kill, a lot of the time. I will take bottles of Lucozade into school, the big ones, and I will drink all of it by first period. One thing I can advise you to do if you have insomnia or a friend has insomnia, do not do what I do and drink the whole bottle by first period. Do not do that, because by lunchtime you're just oh, you just literally just want to, I don't know, but seriously, don't. It leaves you feeling awful. Okay, so now on to how can you help yourself if you have insomnia. Woo! One thing everyone will tell you to do is take sleeping pills. Now, in my opinion, they don't really work. And to be honest, if you have to get up really early for school like I do, they will leave you feeling even worse than you normally would. So, in my advice, don't take sleeping pills. Use things like sleep sprays. I have one that smells of lavender, which is good. Or herbal teas sometimes work. Tea action there. Or something like that. Don't use sleeping pills. Unless it's really serious, don't use sleeping pills. Or unless you've been prescribed them. Unless you've been prescribed them, don't use sleeping pills. Secondly, and I know this is a freaking hard one, okay? Also, don't sleep during the day much, because I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, Liv, seriously, you had to say that? But otherwise it really unbalances everything, and it'll probably leave you not being able to sleep at night even more. So yeah, just keep it. Naps are okay, like power naps, but just, keep the balance right. But try as hard as you can not to snap at your friends or your family or anyone, because it won't benefit. I know that's a really nasty thing to say, But from personal experience, it does not benefit if you snap at your friends or your family. It just makes everything worse. So if you can, try and keep cool, take deep breaths, have a drink of water, sometimes that helps, or even exercise. If I'm really stressed, I find exercise is a really good idea. So yeah, try and do that. And I'm really sorry my Facebook notification just went off. Lastly, and this is a cliche one, but talk to someone about it, because I suffered from a lot of really bad nightmares, which is one of the causes for my insomnia. So talking to my parents and my friends about my dreams and stuff really did make sense, and it really helped, so do that. Okay, so now here's the part for you guys who don't have insomnia but might want to help other people who do. If your friend does have insomnia, one thing I can guarantee they will really appreciate is just being there to talk to, really. I often rant to my friends about lots of pointless stuff, so I really appreciate that from them. Just being able to talk to them is great. So, be there for your friends. Hugs, hugs, hugs are the best. I mean, who doesn't love a good hug? Hugs just, for me, they just lift a weight off my shoulders and I feel great. So, yeah, be there for your friends to talk to and hug. Another thing that I also really appreciate is help with homework and for sticking up for me, because the sticking up for me part, I know because I get out of breath quite a lot and pee and stuff, people will look at me and think, oh my god, she's such a fatty or something. So just sticking up for your friend is good. And the homework wise, I struggle quite a bit with concentrating when I'm really tired. So I'm not saying don't give them the answers, but just like homework help really. So overall, I think that's pretty much insomnia wrapped up then, really. I really hope, I know it's a bit of a cliche, people saying this, but if it helps one of you guys, that would make me feel great, because, I just love helping people. So, yeah, love you guys. Hang in there, please. See you soon.